And MVP, I don't need to remind you what Bobby Lashley said last week.
Excuse me, put some respect on the man's name. That's the... He could beat Drew or Braun in individual competition.
Exactly, and that's why we're going to flip this coin to figure out who Bobby faces
Okay, let me
tonight.
check that coin.
Sonya, is he just checking that coin? I thought the Almighty wasn't concerned.
He's
faced
not.
Drew
I am.
McIntyre,
That's my
Braun
job.
Strowman. Oh yeah, we should.
Drew, you are so wrong. Just like I'm gonna prove Bobby Lashley wrong about what he had to say when I beat him tonight. Look, I didn't need anybody's help to whoop your ass.
Please, guys, save it for the triple.
Tails it is, Braun, it's you and Bobby Lashley tonight.
Good. I'm about to show the whole world a preview of what's gonna happen at
Championship.
What do you mean by that?
I know this one. He means once you and Lashley are finished beating the hell out of him.
It's not all what I meant. What I meant was once the almighty Bobby Lashley put you in the hurt lock, well...
WWE.
What a phenomenal way to kick things off on Monday Night Raw.
For the return of Omos and AJ Styles since WrestleMania, and now the Raw Tag Team.
Alongside Lord Byron, Byron Saxton, and the savior of misbehavior, Corey Graves. I'm Adnan Burke. Please put a bigger story. Think about RK Bro, the return of the Viking Raiders, Mason T-Bar, the tag team division, much different. AJ Styles and his own personal colossus, Omos. Are you kidding me? Who's going to step to these guys?
For those of you who were foolish enough not to beat the New Day and become the new Raw Tag Team Champion ever. Oh my God, are you kidding me? And you wrecked the New Day. Right here on Raw tonight. Hey. Yeah. I like the gloves and the hood and the jacket, Kofi.
Wow, just incredible.
Yeah, man, look at y'all, man. Well, I wasn't even sure if you guys still worked here, but here you are, back at work.
We definitely do, because that's the exact type of work ethic that allowed us to become 11-time champions. So we get it, we get it.
Complete lack of respect for the entire tag team divisions. That's what we did, right? Huh?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, boys.
Almost. Tell your tall ass something about us, okay? There is a reason that we are 11.
That is because every time we get knocked down, we pick ourselves back up. We dust ourselves.
Every time. And AJ, you can take shots and jabs at our career.
WWE Championship at WrestleMania in front of thousands and thousands of people and millions of people at home with my kids.
Very physically draining match. It was an emotionally draining match. But somehow...
Bad AJ Styles tagging in the 7'3", nearly 400-pound Omos.
This will be the first time we saw what Omos was capable of doing at WrestleMania, how he manhandled both Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. We're reliving that again right here on Monday Night Raw.
This is an enormous challenge here for Woods and Kingston.
Omos, both members of New Day need to try to stick and move, use their speed, use their quickness, because I don't know if there's a man on by Omos who is asking for Kofi Kingston. Woods said that was the first time in my life every organ in my...
By Omos at WrestleMania to capture the Raw Tag Team titles. And Omos did so in disrespectful fashion.
That's a good point.
The brute power of Omos, who stands a stat...
Partner Xavier Woods, absolute dominance in the early going here by Omos.
Tag made through Xavier Woods.
Oh! This is what New Day's gonna have to do, double team! Oh! Good! And Omos, what kind of partner? What kind of tool of destruction? And we are seeing that on display. Omos. Cover here by Kingston.
Styles somehow able to keep this match prolonged.
Felt that they're overrated and outdated. But so far, the New Day right now... That's a bunch of BS, okay? This is one of the greatest tag teams we've ever seen here in WWE. Kofi Kingston now with a nice top wrist lock applied to AJ Styles, who still has had no chance to tag. Very smart positioning by Kofi Kingston. Oh, Kofi striking again. My goodness. Styles is hurt. Lights out with a jumping knee. Let's take a look at this again. Watch the impact. Watch the jawbreaker by Styles. AJ desperately needs to make a tag.
Kick. But that might create the opening for AJ Styles to tag in Omos.
Here comes the fresh Xavier Woods, and he's got other... And that plan just failed because here comes Omos. And Wrecking Crew. We talked about WrestleMania similarities. This is match. It almost looks effortless. It is terrifying, the power possessed by grasping Woods with one hand, clothesline Kofi, both members of New Day being crushed with backbreakers, and look at former tag champs in the corner. Uh-oh! That's it. Just call it now. No one's getting up. It's like trying to compete in a matchup after falling off the top of a building. It's just not smart. You just can't do it.
Where does Omos rank? Gets his wish. Styles perched on the shoulder. Oh, the forearm! Champions for me.
Here are your winners, and still the Raw Tag Team Champions.
No fluke. WrestleMania Saturday happened.
Hey, look, the trainer's leaving. The trainer's leaving.
Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Losing confidence and Flair is back, and tonight she's got her sights set on Dana Brooke. Next on Raw.
Previously suspended indefinitely, but then after mea culpa, she went from being apoplectic to apologetic.
Last one.
I am happy to announce that Charlotte Flair's suspension.
WWE official Sonya Deville gave Charlotte Flair the equivalent of a get-out-of-jail-free card. And reinstated after a week. Brooke with a massive opportunity tonight here on Monday Night Raw. Opportunity being the operative word. With eyes and knows how this world works. Well, speak of opportunity, I say this is an incredible beat of Dana Brooke's partner, Mandy Rose. So Dana Brooke stepping up and trying to get a little revenge on her own. Remember a few years, it should pay off tonight. We're going to find out momentarily.
Sonya Deville did say that was probably one of the most intense Mandy Rose matches.
And do you know why it was so intense, Adnan? Because you have to step your game up with the queen. Flair just... Dana Brooke now utilizing her out. Dana with a bit of a drop kick to the shoulder of Charlotte Flair. Dana Brooke has come a long way since being the understudy of Charlotte Flair.
And stopped and continues with the stomps.
Cover here by Flair. He is a target. Everyone in the women's division, in the business, knows that Charlotte Flair is the standard. She came back. She basically... Hold on a second.
Cover here. Brooke able to stay alive.
Charlotte Flair basically boot right to the side of the face of Dana Brooke, who's now sent spilling to the outside to the feet of Mandy Rose. Fighting, don't let all the mental mind games of Charlotte Flair throw you off. There you go. Dana Brooke created some separate. Flair. Dana Brooke with a flurry of offense that's quickly extinguished. Dana WWE ring, Adnan. A harsh elbow might help you out here against Charlotte Flair if you're Dana Brooke. Powerful, stomping the guts out of Dana Brooke right now. Almost feel like Charlotte Flair trying to stomp out the desire. Iron is exactly why Charlotte Flair is the queen. Why she, look at this. Man, swinging. Dana doing her best to preserve. Handspring elbow. Now, Charlotte Flair could be in serious trouble here. Imagine the fear of Charlotte Flair. The queen is down.
Charlotte looks dazed and confused right now as Dana Brooke will try to take full advantage.
This could do it, this could do it. Oh my goodness!
Somehow Charlotte powers through.
That was real. Moment. Dana needs to keep her foot on the gas pedal. She's got Charlotte Flair rattled at the moment. This is the kind of win, a victory. Oh, chop blocked out of the air.
Charlotte Flair smelled that a while away, and now she goes into the figure four. Got it locked in. Dana Brooke
can't take any more. Charlotte Flair refused to break the figure eight. Mandy Rose wasn't going to stand by and let it happen. Bicycle knee, trying to make her name at Charlotte Flair's expense. About letting Charlotte Flair know we will not be intimidated.
WWE official,
And Charlotte Flair.
As WWE official, equal to that of Adam Pearce, I have agreed to allow Charlotte.
Yeah, I have to be honest. I was a little taken back when I heard that Asuka and Rhea were gonna have another opportunity.
I mean, do I have to remind you that I am the one who beat Asuka's 2-year undefeated
On the map? When I defeated her for the NXT Women's Championship last year at WrestleMania.
This year when she took my spot at WrestleMania. I mean, I understand. I'm really
happy to be reinstated, but you can't look me in the face and you can't tell me that if you don't add Charlotte Flair.
No, I'm not done talking to you. Asuka and Rhea can more important.
I am an influencer. I am the original influencer of the WWE.
I influence, they follow. I mean, it's much larger than being a locker room leader. I say they do.
Famous. I can relate to that. So here's the thing, listen, Sonya, a courageous decision, and you made the right decision bringing me back. You undid the unjust. Hate me, the division needs me. The WWE. And listen, I am happy to oblige, but give me a match that's of my worth. Mania Backlash. So I know, Sonya, be fair to Flair. You make a compelling argument. I know. The men have a triple threat match for the WWE due to the Rhea Ripley versus Asuka Raw Women's Championship match, making it a triple threat match.
Raw Women's Champion thinks about this new announcement. I don't think you're gonna have to wait long, Byron.
A spoiled brat's mouth, but this is absolute crap.
Everybody wants to see her in my rematch against Asuka. Charlotte.
I'm confident that I could beat Asuka one-on-one because, well,
I already. But a triple threat match? You know how unfair that is.
Of your plan.
Well, speaking of someone else who will be affected by... This completely changes the opportunity that Asuka thought involved. Again, according to Charlotte Flair, but obviously...
Oh! This is crap! What? Baby! I beat Rhea. Why? Because I'm ready to... That is why no one compares. Rhea, you're walking into WrestleMania Backlash with your Raw Women's title, but I will be walking out.
All this tough talk now devolving into this.
Rhea Ripley understandably upset.
I'm gonna be challenging him. Oh, he's opening challenge him. I'm gonna be there.
No! Sheamus again!
A vengeful United States champion battering Humberto Carrillo backstage.
Looks like you're gonna be an open.
And Charlotte Flair. Once again, Miz and Morrison in the ring, and last week, quite a messy situation when it came. The Miz alive. Watch this. Oh, why do we insist on replaying the humiliation of the greatest tag?
Really enjoyed it personally.
Last time,
WWE boys.
we suffered the humiliation of a sophomoric, unprofessional prank when we were.
What kind of treatment is that for someone of
WrestleMania main eventer, two-time WWE champion, two-time
team champion, movie star, reality television star? I can go on and on. And when you hear that,
an all-time great whose accomplishments stack up against anyone, literally anyone in WWE history.
comparison when you ignore the facts. But would any of them be subject?
I'm the bad guy. Whenever I ask for a itsy bitsy teeny weeny
respect drip. Now, tell him about me. Damian Priest has left us no choice. But for John Morrison,
and tonight it's Johnny Drip Drip's turn.
From New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Incredibly impressive since arriving on Monday Night Raw from his beginnings in the underground of New York City. This is a loss record here on Monday Night Raw and a consistent thorn in the side of the Miz and Morrison. I respect him. I'll show you what happened earlier on tonight.
Hell, it was awesome sharing the ring with him at WrestleMania. But where I'm from, New York City, a big mouth like him wouldn't last 10 tomatoes. Imagine how he's gonna feel when I break his jaw.
Yeah, Damian Priest. Morrison right away going to work on Damian Priest.
This is a smart strategy by Morrison. He's going to want to avoid the long... See a man the size of Damian Priest move like he does. Cover! Look at how iron.
Another victory against the A-list.
Listen, don't get ahead of yourself, Saxton. We're talking about John Morrison in there, okay? John Morrison is a veteran. Drip is not going to let Priest make his own name at Johnny's expense.
To your point, Corey, I've heard some say that...
Whoa, sends Morrison all the way to the outside.
Damian Priest is standing tall. John Morrison, Monday Night Raw from the critically acclaimed Thunderdome. Adnan Burke alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton.
Leaning down elbows on Priest.
Well, as I was curious, Corey, is John Morrison in some ways underrated because of the star power of Miz over?
Cover here by John Morrison. Priest able to escape. Listen, Miz requires a magnificently low.
And this could have been disastrous for Damian Priest.
Yeah, and just moments ago, this is what happened. John and here's the other issue. The Miz is out here showboating, talking. Listen, you have to appreciate the energy of the
team partner, Johnny Drip Strip. Period. He's trying to stir controversy.
Because the Miz loves attention.
Oh, face first.
Concerned. Knowing that John Morrison is in serious peril here at the hands of Damian Priest. You have to respect the grind and
maintain where he's at to this day. Big right hand from Priest.
Morrison trying to respond, but Priest getting the better of him. Down at NYC a few times. Morrison able to stop the progression. Ouch! Of Damian.
Landing strikes of his own.
Morrison out of the way. Oh, gosh.
Bit of a capoeira style.
There by Damian Priest. This has gotten physical in a hurry. Starting to look like a Kumite in there.
Uh-oh! Priest was looking for the broken arrow, but finds a lariat instead.
Here. Morrison able to kick out.
The forehead of the Miz right now.
Let's look at this. This is what caused
all the concern. Thunderous clothesline from Damian Priest. Took down Morrison. Yeah, the Miz trying to...
Uh-oh.
The attention of Priest.
Spanish fly connects. Down goes Priest, covered by Morrison.
Distraction of the Miz. That is a show of guts, will from Damian Priest.
Worldly athleticism to take down Priest. Look at this. 250 pounds in Damian.
Morrison's got Priest pinned. And look at that. John Morrison clearly could have won this match had it not been for the Miz.
Morrison. Here's your winner.
Monday Night Raw continues. Lucha House Party here in a tag team match. That's Grand Metalik and Lince Dorado against Cedric Alexander and Shelton
Benjamin. Or lightning quick superstars.
You gotta believe there's an extra fire. Oh, wow, man, and both these teams knowing that. For Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin, you're looking for something to reignite the spark. They haven't exactly had much success over the past several weeks, particularly since they kick out on 2.
Massive opportunity for the luchadors of Lucha House Party.
Planted with a Michinoku driver. Cedric now needs to make a tag to the fresher Shelton Benjamin. Prime Alexander. This Shelton Benjamin. So far in this early going, Alexander and Benjamin behind these body slams from Shelton Benjamin. So Shelton Benjamin is heels on those accomplishments.
That was outrageous height. Let's take another look at this. Grand medal.
We mentioned the problems that Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander have had the last couple weeks. They've come out here with an aggression that we haven't seen.
Of sorts. Understandably so, after spending that much time in the sky in that back body drop.
A punishment. I like this. This is what we have. Mauling-like mentality by Cedric Alexander. Metalik trying to give himself a chance here. Wow. Face first. Dorado and Shelton Benjamin now. Now let's say Dorado taking it to Benjamin.
Dorado showing the wherewithal to stay alive.
Credit to Lince Dorado for surviving, but watch this.
Shelton now just rifling off knees in the corner. Look about Dorado sitting on the apron.
Oh! I believe Lince was looking to turn it into a Hurricane Rana, but Shelton a step ahead.
Style points for that, but might get a cover here. Barely able to kick out of it. Shelton Benjamin just having his way with Dorado. And as you guys mentioned, Alexander Benjamin, some struggles lately. Lince Dorado able to execute that tornado DDT. Here comes Alexander. There goes Alexander. Jump to the outside. Elbow!
Right to the hard cover on Benjamin.
Yeah! Oh, get the... Gulak must have woken something in Garza. Gulak wanted this match, but I'm not sure he expects. Soul continues from Garza.
Unapologetic beatdown.
Oh! He's not running!
Eddie, but this is a bad predicament for Gulak. Oh! Garza all fired. Well, didn't enjoy that.
Gulak landed a chop right on the side of Garza's neck. A headbutt to the midsection.
He's grounded, focusing on mat-based techniques, so clearly that's his strength, right?
You're absolutely right, Adnan. This is the wheelhouse.
Look at the intensity in the eyes of Garza.
Garza trying to... Who's been in control for the last few moments here. Oh, that was a unique escape by Garza.
Oh! Holy rapid pace tonight.
Oh, sometimes a light bulb just goes off. This has just been a one-sided assault here from Angel Garza. Delivered. Here come the pain. But now
Now time for my new favorite tag team.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one
Bro.
I love it. Every time. Byron's like a little... Never mind. Anyway, Byron, we're not... You're putting the cart before the horse here, okay? They're not...
Pro shirts ready or snakeskin Speedos, as Will so eloquently described. Not just yet. There's work to be done.
Randy Orton.
As the Apex Predator said himself,
Yes, it was impressive. Yes, they could potentially build.
well, listen, and we know Randy Orton typically does not play well with... It's not typically somebody I would be much of a fan of, but there's something extremely charming and entertaining. Oh, and this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. You have to appreciate his enthusiasm.
You guys see Riddle almost serenade Randy Orton?
That's just, it must be some sort of submission.
Oh, look at that little dab there, a little dab of respect between Orton and Riddle.
And let's be honest, none of us know Randy Orton that...
With Riddle speaks volumes. There is something in Riddle that the veteran Randy Orton seeks.
And their opponents, the team.
This whole match is happening apparently because of the faulty tomato aim that both Elias and Jackson
Him in the face? Happened to me last week, actually. You're a weird guy, Sexton. You're a really weird guy.
WWE future Hall of Famer, 14-time world champion Randy Orton, and a rising stallion, as he likes to refer to. Perfect WWE superstar, it would be Randy Orton. That's how special he is. That's how well he's valued within the... We know how dangerous Orton is on a normal day, let alone when he's angry. And right now, the Viper is...
You are at the mercy of Randy Orton's fists.
Zeke on Jackson Riker. The guy is a machine. What do you think, 5-6% body fat? If that.
Few weeks here on Raw.
Greco-Roman eye poke by the Apex Predator.
And here we go.
More armbar. But Riker is incredibly powerful. Gonna take more than that from Riddle. Look at this from Jackson.
He's got it cinched in. Riker's in trouble.
And Riddle is relentless in his pursuit of trying to...
Whoa! High-end symphony by Elias. Into the cover now. Riddle able to power through.
Making the tag to Orton and redirects himself.
That's very smart. That's a ring IQ from Elias, who's now just up.
Take a look at the action earlier on. You see Riker holding Riddle.
Riker weren't thrilled about having to compete in this match, but they're certainly taking advantage of this opportunity.
Look at the power. Quick tags in and out by Riker and Elias. The tandem of Elias and Riker really showing off their chemistry so far in this match.
That was nasty.
Orton keeping his eyes locked on his tag team partner.
And then Orton's reaction, realizing Riddle in great jeopardy after that assisted elevated backbreaker from...
Riddle escapes, but not a whole lot behind that kick out.
What must Randy Orton be thinking right now? I think Randy Orton is an experiment for Randy Orton right now. This is an opportunity for Riker and Elias, who are making the most of it.
Right now, Orton is dialed in.
They've done a very effective job of cutting the ring in half, but Riddle escapes. Ripcord. Oh, knee to the juncture
where Orton's even at this juncture. Now he is. There we go. The synchronicity of the tags. Whoa.
Facing.
Oh. Smart move by Elias, a step ahead of the Viper. Not something can be...
Elias! Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness!
In his way. Elias.
Elias away. Elias is a musician. He appreciates Randy's greatest hits. Oh!
Ace first goes Elias.
Oh, Riker from behind.
Oh, taking it!
Epitome of not having a honeymoon period once you come to Monday Night Raw, thrown right into the fire and into the ring with the Celtic Warrior.
Celtic Warrior, and now just reminding Mansoor, you're in the big leagues now, kid. And on the flip side, you think,
oh, Sheamus.
No doubt about it. It would be one of the biggest upsets ever in WWE.
Mansoor trying to wiggle free here.
A frustrated
drop kick caught Sheamus right in the jaw.
Any
combination.
Dog, he somehow finds a way. I would agree with all of those adjectives from what I've seen of Mansoor. Sending him crashing. There's no way Mansoor's making it
up to 5, and Mansoor makes...
Oh, look at this. A Dublin smile.
Smile! Look at him!
He loves to embarrass you. Oh, make an example out of you. As he's doing in the chest week. Cheaters, cowards, and sideminders, they all come at my gold. Stand up and fight me like a man. And he's taking it to Mansoor. Learning experience for Mansoor. There's no way Mansoor's going to beat the officials' count this time. You may be right.
Wisest decision of his career, but It took guts.
Okay, the official now up to 7 months. Mansoor, look at Mansoor. I don't think Sheamus can believe it. Maybe a glutton for punishment, but Mansoor says, I want more. Can Mansoor go here against Sheamus?
Champion's on wobbly legs.
Sheamus holds on. Mansoor lands on his... Oh! Mansoor has found new life in this match. Unbelievable. Mansoor's coming back. Oh! Near fall. I mean, Mansoor's even shocked that he had Sheamus down for a 2 count, but Mansoor... Oh,
there's your answer. So we got pretty early in the morning to outsmart the Celtic.
This could be the beginning of the end for Mansoor. Look at this. Sheamus is going to wake up in the morning and realize...
It's Carrillo. Humberto Carrillo is back. What? This is unbelievable. Carrillo wants payback.
Who will not back down from Sheamus.
Whoa.
Humberto. Sheamus ends the unexpected flurry with Humberto Carrillo. Kick! And one for Mansoor, too.
Listen to this.
As Naomi and Lana have another chance to unseat Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. I think we got her. Oh! Speaking of that dominance, Nia Jax. Oh, Naomi out of the way, but here comes Baszler, who's a legal competitor.
Man, here comes Lana.
Lana wasting no time, headed to the top floor. Looking to strong.
Oh, the Shayna Baszler several weeks ago here on Raw that had to help their confidence.
Absolutely, and we know Nia Jax has had some focus issues.
And in dancing, she was 10 years old in Russia under the strictest of circumstances. The same teachers as Baryshnikov, and you can see that.
Roll through, shoulders down on Baszler, who escapes.
Drop kick right on a face.
Lana now trying to come to the aid of Naomi to no avail.
Remember, this is how Lana and Naomi captured a
victory.
There it is! A couple weeks ago. Lana turning her attention back to Baszler.
Reginald now entering the fold.
Get Reginald out of there.
They're going to cover one.
And Naomi should have known to prepare for the variable. Oh, there it is.
The Kirifuda clutch.
Do they have the Kirifuda clutch in ballet class add in?
Lana may not escape this time.
The submission magician.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by MVP.
Reinforced the ring for this one, but MVP was right on the money. Two big, strong...
Be a pretty sight. For a moment, Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman go one-on-one.
Confident that he could beat Braun Strowman one-on-one. He thinks he can beat McIntyre one-on-one. Well, tonight, Lashley has the opportunity.
Main event, Monday Night Raw, next.
WWE champion Bobby Lashley ready for action, ready to throw down. But here comes the...
And his opponent, weighing in at 380.
Strowman punched his ticket to WrestleMania Backlash and inserted himself in the WWE.
Well, 3 colossal, larger-than-life superstars collide.
Indeed, a week from threat match against both Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman. And of course, the caveat is this. Lashley does not...
That situation, it's how Lashley lost the United States Championship prior to WrestleMania.
But Bobby Lashley...
Lashley has no say.
Lashley vehemently believes that he has what it takes to beat Braun Strowman.
Fired up Braun Strowman. But think of what an advantage it would be for Lashley should he be able to pick up a win tonight.
MVP, business isn't always handled in the ring. You gotta know who you're up against. We did our scouting, and now we know.
Elbows, but there aren't too many superstars on the roster who can match power with Braun Strowman. Lashley might be one of them.
Lashley trying to maneuver into a neck breaker, successfully does so into the...
Lashley off, but now the almighty WWE champion targeting Braun. Whoa, wow!
Lashley just got targeted. Strowman looking to end this. Lashley able to slip the line. Well, pays for it.
As we've seen the set.
Well, there's MVP. And MVP, by the way, he was describing Bobby Lashley as Floyd.
I had MVP on my podcast after the bell this weekend. MVP said the thing that separates Lashley from other competitors is
in the heat of battle.
All right. I liked your line as well. MVP's like the parsley to Bobby Lashley's filet mignon.
Hooks the leg. That's improvement from the earlier attempt, getting a 1 count on Strowman.
They're utilizing the beard of Braun Strowman, unbeknownst to the official.
A lot of mass to try to ground.
Bobby Lashley to lock in the hurt lock on Strowman. Oh my goodness. Wait a second.
Vying for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania Backlash, Drew McIntyre.
Braun's gonna focus on the task.
Drew knows exactly what he's doing. Bobby from behind.
She wants a love, dap it up.
Monday Night Raw continues. Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley. And right now, Drew McIntyre joining us.
For me, carry on, do your job. I'm just listening.
Uh-oh. Drew, I'm going to ask, what went through your mind?
Roman kicks out when it finally sank in. That you now have to not only...
Yep, I won my #1 contender match. I beat Strowman and Randy Orton. Braun keeps sticking his nose in my business. In the end,
suggesting that perhaps you and Bobby Lashley would team up to remove Braun Strowman from the match?
MVP just needs to...
Although a triple threat match tends to make...
I'm down to it. We can all dish out the physicality. How much can you take? That's what it's going to come down to. Who's got the heart? And I assure you, nobody can take tomorrow. We'll talk about that, or we can pay attention to this match.
Perfect. Cover here by Lashley. That's a great book, by the way.
Thank you.
Look at Lashley now just trying to dissect Braun Strowman, knee to the ribs. Just mangling the face of the...
Oh, Braun Strowman, the way the WWE champion
I'm
is.
going to drop you. Pay attention to the match.
Certainly tense over here.
Inside the ring, Lashley doing the work. On the outside, the mind games have begun. Drew, you have a contingency plan for the involvement of MVP.
Their career, will anyone ever distract me again? Especially MVP.
MVP said about this match, a bone will face of Strowman, a forearm across the bridge of Braun's nose. Makes it hard to breathe, makes your eyes tear up. Incredibly detrimental.
Sure that Strowman wouldn't make it to Backlash. Ooh, I think Strowman might be out, guys.
Whoa. Braun, I got to ask you, in your book, you made mention of promo class. What was that all about?
Promo class. Wow, we're going there. Well, once upon a time, Vince, I was not very confident in the microphone. Right now, if you put me in this situation, I wouldn't know what to say. Now I know exactly what to say. WrestleMania Backlash.
Very eloquently put. Oh, as we look once again at the running right hand. Whoa! Thunder!
Jarring landing for the WWE champion Bobby Lashley. Take another look, perched up high on the shoulders of Strowman.
Potentially change the flow of this matchup. Oh, crushing impact.
Do you see that? I might join you all every week.
You're always welcome here, Joe. He's trying for the hurlock.
No way. Strowman thwarting the attempt of Bobby Lashley. Sidewalk slam delivered by the monster among men.
Let Lashley get his head back in the game here. Well, I don't think Strowman is going to allow for much reprieve. The Strowman...
Are you kidding me? Whoa. It's getting pretty contentious here.
Go that time you spent, you know, to get up here right now. Go hit me, I dare you. Oh, the spear from the Almighty.
Cover. Whoa, look out, look out, look out.
Claymore. Another Claymore.
मुझे एक चीज समझ नहीं आती तुम लोग मुझे बोलते हो कि मैं लड़कों का काटती हूँ मैं बॉयफ्रेंड चेंज करती हूँ तुम लोग शॉपिंग पे जाते हो तुम कपड़े ट्राई करते हो पसंद नहीं आता तो छोड़ देते हो ना इसका मतलब तुमने कपड़ों का काट दिया उन्हें धोखा दे दिया
हाँ तो मैडम जब हमें कोई कपड़ा पसंद नहीं आता है ना तो हम उसको मॉल में ही ना बोल देते हैं 2 दिन पहन के वापस नहीं करते हैं उसको
तेरे टेस्ट का क्या रिजल्ट आया प्लीज यार एक बात को पकड़ के इतने टांग मत खींच इट जस्ट हैपेंड वंस कि मैं पिल्स लेना भूल गई और टेस्ट कराने पड़े पर तू कॉन्डम्स क्यों नहीं यूज करती ना यार वो फील नहीं आता आर्टिफिशियल सा लगता है और अगर रबड़ी यूज करना हो तो डिल्डो में क्या प्रॉब्लम
बड़ा हरामी हो
तुम्हारी किस्मत देख रहा हूँ ये हाथ अच्छा नहीं दूसरा हाथ दिखा और कोई हाथ है
2 ही दिए थे भगवान
बेटा तुम तो बहुत मेहनती लड़के हो बहुत है ज्यादा मेहनत करते हो पूरी रात मेहनत करते हो एक ही जगह कोने में पकड़ पकड़ के मेहनत करते हो इतनी ज्यादा मेहनत करते हो कि हाथ की रेखा ही गुम हो गई और मेहनत की है वही हाथ की रेखा किधर और जाके छप गई है
और शादी में ना सिर्फ प्यार जरूरी होता है सेक्स का क्या है आज है कल नहीं है हमारा मतलब है कि कुछ साल बाद नहीं है दीप्ति जी आप ठहरी बनारस की उत्कृष्ट महिला ये संभोग संबंधित बातें आपको शोभा नहीं देती हैं और ना ही आपको कोई जानकारी है हम कह रहे हैं ना उतना ही मजा आता है और उससे ज्यादा थोड़ा ही ना कुछ होता
है चूतिए और भी बहुत कुछ होता है BDSM होता है डॉगी होता है रिवर्स काउगर्ल होता है 69 होता है लेट के टांग के बांध के बहुत कुछ होता है और हाँ सिर्फ ऊपर चढ़ के हिला लेने को सेक्स नहीं कहते हैं पहल चौथ सारा दिन संस्कारी बनने के चक्कर में घूंघट में नमस्ते कर करके अब मुझे ऐसे लगने लगा है कि जैसे कि 21वीं सदी के बनारस को छोड़ किसी पीरियड ड्रामा की अबला नारी के रोल का ऑडिशन कर रही हूँ और एक बात आजकल की उत्कृष्ट महिला संस्कारी होने के साथ साथ सेक्सी भी हो सकती हैं, पर तुम और तुम्हारी वो भावुक माँ ये बात कभी नहीं समझ सकते। भोसड़ी क्या?
म्यूजिक।
वो एक्चुअली तुम्हें एक इन्वेस्टर से मिलवाना था।
कब?
इफ यू वांट अ बी।
Hi.
Okay guys, your investor.
Hi, I'm Arunima. Very nice to meet you.
Nima, सिक्का, your investor.
Hello, sorry, सिक्का जी।
मैं सिक्का हूँ। गजब बेइज्जती है।
आप यार ये देखिए ये देखिए
श्यामराव हरिहर दास इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी गढ़चिरौली। तो लेन देन कितना होगा पंडित जी?
अरे अपना सेट तो सिर्फ 13 एकड़ का है, यही कोई 5 से 10 लाख के अंदर बात बन जाएगी।
5 या 10?
IT लिया तो 5, कंप्यूटर लिया तो 10।
वैसे पंडित जी IT और कंप्यूटर में क्या फर्क है?
वही जो बिस्कुट और बिस्किट में है।
क्या सोच है? खुद कौन सा सबसे ज्यादा अच्छा लगता है कि मुझे इस नाम से पुकारो यार? बीबी की वाइन है, बीबी है, भुवन है।
बीबी लोग बहुत प्यार से बुलाते हैं, बीबी अच्छा लगता है मुझे।
अरे यार,
बीबी भी अच्छा लगता है। और भुवन तो आई, लोग बीबी की वाइन्स बोलते हैं तो मैं चढ़ जाता
क्यों क्यों क्यों?
मैं तुमने कभी अमानी को देख के बोला अरे रिलायंस, अमानी को देख के बोला अरे रिलायंस।
Are these your parents?
Yes.
Hello? Hello?
A few moments later.
नंगी पुंगी अधेड़ उम्र की औरत चड्डी पहनकर खुदक रही है।
ठीक है, तुम जाओ, मैं बात कर लूंगी।
ओके मैडम।
हाय, आई एम नंदिनी।
नमस्ते मैडम।
अकल वकल है या नहीं? मैं फिर क्यों, तुम मुझे प्यार से बियर पी सकती हो, कह सकती हो।
अरे पहले हाथ तो धो लो।
शेर भी कभी अपने पंजे धोते हैं दीदी?
पंजे तो चूहे भी नहीं धोते मामा जी।
तो दर्शकों, जैसा कि आप लोग जानते हैं कि ऑनलाइन स्टडी का माहौल है, तो आइए बच्चों से कुछ बातें करते हैं, तो एक शायरी हो जाए।
सीधी बात बता दूं, करता ना फालतू काम में।
क्या बात है?
सीधी बात बता दूं, करता ना फालतू काम में और पढ़ाई लिखाई करके रोशन करूंगा घर का नाम में।
क्या बात है, हैवी ड्राइवर हो तुम तो। क्या बात है, तुम समझ
कि बिल्ली को इंग्लिश में कहते हैं कैट।
क्या बात?
बिल्ली को इंग्लिश में कहते हैं कैट और हम बैकबेंचर हैं, सब कुछ म्यूट करके करते बंदी से चैट।
देखिए, एक तो बेसिक ट्रिक है, एक तो लाइक और शेयर ठोक दीजिए, महाकाल का दबा के लाइक और शेयर ठोक दीजिए।